Settle in, my dear listener, and let your eyelids grow heavy as we drift together into the quiet, peaceful world of digital detoxes. Imagine, if you will, a soft, comforting blanket of silence enveloping you, a gentle hush that replaces the constant hum of notifications and the endless scroll. Tonight, we're going to explore this growing trend, this mindful stepping away from the digital currents that often pull us along. Think of it not as an absence, but as a presence of something else, a presence of calm, of quiet contemplation, of rediscovering the simple, unadorned rhythms of life. You've found your way here, seeking a moment of respite, a gentle lullaby woven from the threads of real-world experiences and the quiet wisdom of stepping back. Let the day's digital noise fade like distant echoes on a calm sea, and allow yourself to sink into this narrative, a story about reclaiming your peace, one quiet moment at a time. This movement towards digital detoxes isn't a sudden storm, but rather a slow, steady tide, a natural human inclination to seek balance when things feel overwhelming. It's a recognition that while our digital tools offer connection and information, they can also, if left unchecked, create a subtle but persistent drain on our energy, our focus, and our sense of well-being. People are choosing to disconnect, not out of a dislike for technology itself, but out of a desire to curate their digital lives more intentionally, to ensure that technology serves them rather than the other way around. Think of it like tending a garden. You prune and weed to allow the most beautiful flowers to bloom. Similarly, a digital detox is a form of mindful pruning, a way to cultivate a richer, more present existence. Let's delve a little deeper into why this trend is gaining such gentle momentum. At its core, it's about reclaiming time and attention. Our attention is a precious commodity, and in the digital age, it's constantly being vied for. Social media platforms, with their ever-updating feeds, their notifications designed to capture your gaze, and their algorithms crafted to keep you engaged, can inadvertently fragment our focus. Imagine trying to read a book, but every few minutes, a gentle breeze rustles the pages, or a soft bird song momentarily distracts you. While these distractions might seem minor individually, their cumulative effect can be like 1,000 tiny pebbles dropped into a still pond, creating ripples that prevent you from seeing the clear depths beneath. A digital detox offers a chance to let those ripples settle, to find that deep stillness again. Consider the impact on our mental landscapes. When we're constantly bombarded with curated highlight reels of others' lives, it can sometimes lead to feelings of inadequacy or comparison. This isn't to say that social media is inherently bad. It can be a source of inspiration and connection. However, without intentional boundaries, the constant stream of comparison can subtly erode our self-esteem like a gentle rain that over time wears away its stone. A digital detox provides a much-needed pause from this comparison cycle. It's an opportunity to reconnect with your own unique journey, to appreciate your own path without the constant noise of others' perceived destinations. You can simply be without the pressure to measure up or to present a certain image. This space allows for self-compassion to bloom like a quiet flower opening to the morning sun. Furthermore, the physical aspects of our well-being are often intertwined with our digital habits. Hours spent looking at screens can lead to eye strain, headaches, and disruptions to our sleep patterns. The blue light emitted from devices can interfere with our natural circadian rhythms, making it harder to fall asleep. Think of your internal clock like a finely tuned instrument. The constant glow of a screen late at night is like a discordant note that throws the entire melody off. By stepping away from screens for a period, especially in the hours before sleep, individuals often report a noticeable improvement in the quality of their rest. They find it easier to drift off, to enter that deep, restorative sleep that allows the body and mind to heal and recharge. This isn't just about avoiding screens. It's about embracing the natural rhythms of day and night, of wakefulness and rest. Many people who undertake digital detoxes also speak of a renewed appreciation for offline experiences. When the digital world recedes, the physical world comes into sharper focus. Conversations with loved ones become more present, the taste of food more vibrant, the feeling of sunshine on your skin more profound. It's like slowly adjusting your eyes after being in a brightly lit room. The subtle details of the dimmer environment become clearer and more appreciated. You might find yourself rediscovering old hobbies, spending more time in nature, or simply enjoying the quiet pleasure of being present in the moment. These are the gentle, grounding experiences that often get overshadowed by the constant allure of the digital. Imagine the feeling of a warm mug cradled in your hands, the scent of a favorite book, the sound of rain pattering softly against the window. These simple pleasures can become much more potent when we allow ourselves to truly notice them. So, how do people go about these digital detoxes? It's not usually a dramatic all-or-nothing affair. For many, it starts with small, manageable steps. Perhaps it's designating certain hours of the day as screen-free, like the early morning hours before work, or the evening hours after dinner. Or maybe it's choosing one day a week, perhaps a Sunday, to disconnect entirely from social media and non-essential online activities. Some people might choose to delete certain apps from their phones for a period, or to turn off all notifications except for essential calls. It's about finding a rhythm that feels sustainable and nourishing for you. Think of it as learning to swim. You start in the shallow end, getting comfortable with the water before venturing into deeper currents. The goal is not to abandon technology, but to build a healthier, more balanced relationship with it. This might involve setting time limits on apps, consciously choosing to engage with content that uplifts and informs rather than drains, and making a deliberate effort to schedule offline activities that bring joy and relaxation. This trend also highlights a growing awareness of our own agency. We are not simply passive recipients of digital stimuli. We have the power to choose how and when we engage. A digital detox is an exercise in this agency, a conscious decision to steer your own ship rather than being carried along by the digital tide. It's about recognizing that true connection often thrives in the spaces between the digital interactions, in the quiet moments of shared presence and genuine conversation. It's about remembering that the most profound experiences are often those that unfold in the real world, in the tangible, sensory richness of our surrounding. As you prepare to drift further into sleep, consider the gentle power of these choices, the quiet strength found in stepping back to appreciate the wider, more encompassing world around you. The digital realm will always be there, a vast ocean of information and connection, but it is in the quiet harbors of our own minds and lives that true rest and rejuvenation are found. Allow yourself to release the day, to let go of any lingering digital threads, and to sink into a deep, peaceful slumber, knowing that you can always choose your own pace, your own presence in this ever-connected world. The quiet hum of the night is now your only companion, a gentle lullaby guiding you into dreams. Sleep now and rest deeply. This mindful approach to our digital lives is not about renouncing technology, but about cultivating a more intentional and balanced relationship with it. It's about recognizing that just as our bodies need rest, our minds and spirits also benefit from periods of quietude and disconnection from the constant digital chatter. By consciously choosing to step back